go back through these on our own, I'll need to copy your notes because I can't do both. Haha. You always do.
Well, I'm sorry, I just can't get this microscope to focus, but I'm going to give you very clearly, I'm going to give you a quick look, and then I'll come around to your scopes because you can probably make yours a little bit better. I don't know who misaligned this scope, but when you have 7 or 8 people using it, you never know what's going to happen. Okay? So we were looking at this large artery that was right here. Remember, this is the tunica adventitia to here. It's the tunica media to here, and it's the tunica intima to here, right? So and then of course this is a lumen. All right, so this is a large one. Now let's look at the large vein that's associated with that. This is okay. Let's look at this other vein that was right here. Let's look at this one. It's a little bit easier to kind of get a sense of sort of where we are because it correlates well with the other one. All right, where the tip of the arrow is the tunica intima. That's going to be, it's very small, but it's going to be not as prominent as we'll see in the arteries. Those are going to be the endothelial cells. And then the tunica media will be this, will go just that sort of pinkish band that goes to about right there. And we can go down this way just a little bit more. All right, from here to there, that space right there, or that line right there is the tunica media, and then the tunica adventitia, just going over here, so you can see a little bit better, starts at the tip of the arrow and then goes all the way out to here. So that's the tunica adventitia. So you can see on this that the tunica adventitia is the more prominent of the tunics that's found in this large vein. All right. So that is the tunica adventitia, tunica media, and tunica intima. You can tell a large artery from a large vein just because it would look primarily at the lumen. Now let's look at a smaller one, see if we can get a little bit better, a smaller one to get a sense of what it looks like. Just looking at this, and I do apologize for the way this looks on the scope, which you can just still look at. This is going to be a small artery, and again you can see that just because here's the corresponding vein that would go with it, and just the size of the lumen would give that away. So the tunica intima, I can go up one more in magnification, so you can see a little bit better. Now you can see essentially you can begin to see the wavy line, and so the tunica intima, that begins the tunica media where the internal elastic lamina is located, and then that goes out to there. Now let's go up one more and see if we can see anything a little bit better in terms of the way the cells actually look. That's not too bad. You can see the endothelial cells around here like that. We don't have a lot of space underneath the endothelial cells here, but there is an intimal space, a basement membrane that the endothelial cells reside on. Okay, and this is the tunica media, and then this is the tunica adventitia that you see here now. It's not always perfect, but you can see the smooth muscle cells. And if you look over here, the amount of tunica adventitia here is, it's about the same as the tunica media, but it's not the most prominent band. And